Hello everyone and welcome back to the new season of Shot Clock, the show in which the world of sports are discussed and our panelists are given 24 seconds to make their point. I'm your host, Ryan Monahan. Today on the show, we have the King Keek, Noah, the Rally Gasser, BK, and the Big Tank, Zach. This week's show, we will cover the Lions quarterback Max Stafford and should he be played this weekend against the Broncos. What can the Lions O-line improve on from last week's 2 starts? And how big of a leash should Harbaugh give his quarterback, Jake Ruddick? After having 2 heavy-hit games against Stafford, he underwent x-rays on his upper body. Do you think Cadwell should play him this weekend? Noah, what do you think?
I don't think he should play. I mean, Stafford's really sore right now, and he played in the walkthrough, but it was rough, and he was pushing through it, and that's all good, but that was a walkthrough. You go to an actual game setting, I mean, you saw what happened.
They need him.
Yeah, you saw what happened with the Vikings.
He has to, they don't have a backup.
They took some cheap shots
not
at
at all.
Like,
No, they need him to play.
They do need him to play.
They need him. He's the
All the other
only
games-
hope that this team has.
BK, make your point.
I think Matt Stafford has to play.
Yep.
Because he's the only one that can feed the ball to Megatron to get them their 6 points. And Tate, third down, always go to him.
Yeah.
So he got 2 x-rays, but nothing's been leaked about it. He said he's really sore and all. But I think he really needs to play because their backup quarterback has started 2 games in the last year, and he's definitely not ready for this kind of competition.
Zach, the 24 seconds are yours.
If he can't perform, he can't play. But he needs to play because he's their only good quarterback.
Yeah.
But they also need the run game to step up
Oh, yeah.
because that's how they're going to keep the pressure off
The
of
run
him.
game's poopy.
Yeah, it is right
They
now.
need to work on their timing to get the ball out of his hand too, and then they can just pass the ball less, and that would just set up the good run game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the O-line just needs to perform better than they have because they can't do anything without the O-line or the run game.
Yeah, man, he's getting sacked every play.
Next, the Lions O-line has been struggling in their first 2 starts, letting through all defenders. What do you think they need to improve on? BK, what do you think?
Well, first of all, let's just start out by stating that they are ranked 25th with offense, and I think that explains a lot. That is bad. Tate went on and said that it's a collective effort, can't blame it on certain people, but he's wrong.
You can blame it on certain
He's
You can
wrong.
blame it on
It's
certain
the
people.
offensive line. Their left guard is doing nothing. His blind side is just getting hit every
Their
time.
right guard's not doing good.
Why do you think Stafford's hurt?
Zach, your time is now.
The O-line just needs to protect their quarterback. If they don't have their quarterback, they're not going to be able to win games. They need to be tougher because you can't go up against like 300-pound defensive linemen
Well, I mean,
and
they're
not use your
300 pounds
toughness.
themselves.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're not
well,
that big either. I mean, they're athletic.
they need
but
to stay on their blocks to set the run game up, and then they just need to communicate. If they're not communicating, you're not going to let anything good happen.
Communication
Yeah.
is key.
Communication is key.
It is key.
I
Okay,
agree.
and the O-line, they just
Noah, your time is ticking.
They're really athletic, and they should use that to their advantage, but they're still young. We have one of the youngest O-lines.
But they're
In
also
NFL right
ranked
now,
25th.
They are ranked 25th,
That's
but
bad.
that is bad. But they should use that to their advantage.
the
I mean,
O-line can perform good even if they're young.
Yeah?
yeah, I know, but they're not doing it.
They were studs in college. Why can't they be studs in the NFL?
I mean, some of them don't make it. Some of them they're good in
big
college,
points
but they
being
don't
brought
make
out. Whoa.
Our final topic today is on Michigan football. Is quarterback Jake Ruddick the best that Harbaugh has? And if so, how big of a leash should Harbaugh give Ruddick? Zach, make your final point.
Harbaugh said that Rudock is the best, not by a small margin. He's their only good quarterback that they have. He just needs to work on his timing with his receivers. His coach is behind him, and he's just got a new offense. He needs to adjust to it. He knows what he has to improve, and he just needs to work on the practice field because his
But if he's the best by a margin, why is he saying that he needs to work so much?
he needs to
Yeah.
work. You can always get better.
Yeah.
You can always get better, but don't brag about how
You
good
can
he
always
is.
get better.
Noah, finish strong.
I honestly think they need to stick with him. There's no need for replacement. He does need work, but again, like BK said, everybody needs to develop. And Harbaugh said that. Oh, you said that? All right.
Yeah.
Well, they said, and I mean, again, he needs to develop. But teammates like him, you can't get another guy like that. He had 5 interceptions in 3 games,
He
but
needs to show his veteran leadership.
he does.
Yeah.
But
So,
BK, the final 24 seconds are yours.
I also agree they should play him. He can get better. He has completed 27 of his 43 pass attempts for 279 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's pretty good. And he has completed 417 of 691 passes for 4,819 yards and 34 touchdowns and 18 in his collegiate career. So he's good.
Those were great debates, guys. Way to make your point. That's all we have for this week on Shot Clock. Be sure to check out all the other videos here on the Lanford TV page, and be sure to follow us on Twitter at Lanford TV. For everyone here in the Shot Clock studio, I'm Ryan Monahan.